on for the Filipino Derby right here in match 3 of day number 2. Ryzen already going in for his purple buff, choosing to go for a very, very passive clear here, but BMO doesn't want to make it that simple. Goes in for the ejector, will connect onto E2 Max, as that's going to be Omega actually still able to go in for that, but E2 Max got to be careful right now. Goes in for BMO and flickers in for the first blood. Omega takes it in the early game, but Baloyski already trying to get it back right now, as E2 Max is going to be able to get taken down, and actually Chaknu will be the one playing this glue, not Renzio.
Yeah, so Chaknu will play this glue, but 1-for-1 here. The roamer for the mid laner, I should say. So a favorable trade towards ONIC PH for now. But yes, very, very aggressive from the get-go. One flicker has been popped here for the side. Sorry, yeah, one flicker has been popped for the side of Omega. But for now, it's all reset. Abyssal Arrow connects on towards Vimo. Oh, take a look at the damage here. But Ejector and as well as Smart Missile with the flicker will claim the life of A2 Max.
Absolutely, but Ryzen, he doesn't want to give it up just like that. The 1-for-1 trades continue off the board in the first minute of the game with Ryzen picking up a kill. It's going to be really good as Chaknu again. He's playing this mid solo, but with Kyrie joining it up, Knockout Strike is ready for him. Goes in for the jab, but Chaknu goes in for the very, very good flicker to dodge away from that one. Will choose to recall as there are only 17 seconds left for this turtle to spawn. Omega and ONIC PH, both of them want to try to contest for this one right here as Renzio tries to open up the map.
Yeah, 4 members from the side of ONIC PH already in that area here. Perhaps after clearing the mid side, they will try to pressure this turtle. Right now, Baloyski is trying hard to cover, trying to clear the space, but take a look at the reinforcements here. BMO trying to find an ejector on towards Chaknu, connects, and will he go down? There you go, Kyrie will finish it up. BMO, though, is in a tough position, but the cover from Baloyski will claim a life on A2 Max.
Yeah, ONIC ESPORTS, ONIC Philippines playing it really, really smart right now, going in for the turtle. Renzio trying to cancel it out, but Kyrie goes in for Retribution and will secure the first objective of the game for the side of ONIC PH. Again, Marky, he's just been actually farming so well, using the Blazing Duet as well to cut the waves. Kelra can't even go for these minions because, again, Marky is right there. The range is going to be a huge factor, especially considering that, again, he has gotten 82 gold from every single time that he has pushed and shoved the wave in. Now, though, look at Abyssal Arrow connecting onto BMO. A lot of damage has been placed, but Ensemble Force will be used as well, all the way to Chaknu. It is going to be the split to buy him a little bit more time, but it's going to be actually E2 Max picking up a kill. And Chaknu brings back that Baloyski to the team, and that's going to be Ryzen picking up the second kill of the game. Marky now caught in a bad situation as E2 Max is able to zone him away, but Omega have equalized and they have taken a gold lead once again.
Yeah, 2 members there. BMO and as well as Baloyski are the casualties. Omega Esports are building up control. Ryzen already invading the jungles of Kyrie here. Omega, what are they brewing? Because topside looks very, very scary.
Oh, there you go. Kyrie already with the initiative, but Abyssal Arrow will connect once again. No engage just for now as BMO comes in to save his jungler, but both of the teams choosing for a very passive early game. You know, they went for 4 picks, but that is all they want to go for. Without objectives, ONIC Philippines, they don't want to go for any crazy trades, for any crazy fights on the map. They're going to choose to mirror it up, and that's going to be ONIC Philippines getting the pressure in the top side and already stealing a few creeps from Omega's side.
Yeah, Claude is looking serious, but take a look at mid side here as Chaknu opening up information, forcing Baloyski to use the Order of the Brilliance. And again, that might be a waste of resource, but we'll have to see here because 20 seconds a turtle fight might brew. Oh, Abyssal Arrow connects on towards Lunox here. Baloyski is the target, but Vimo might use the flicker ejector. Nope, Unstoppable Force first. Ejector hasn't connected just yet. Vimo needs to be careful because reinforcements are there, but Kyrie moving aggressively on towards E2 Max, but did not connect.
Did not connect indeed. ONIC Philippines right now with actually the gold deficit right now for the turtle that has spawned. It is going to be actually Omega that has a little bit more pressure as they have gone in the mid lane prio. Actually, no, it's ONIC Philippines getting the prio in the mid lane. Chaknu will try to equalize that though, as it's going to be an all-out brawl most probably here in the turtle side. BMO gets chunked really low. The turtle is going to be the focus. Mounted Chakra to reveal the opponents, but look at the Blazing Duet all the way to the backside. Marky does so much damage to the backside. Ryzen is forced off that turtle, but Chaknu Chaknu doesn't want to give up just yet. Split being used. The turtle will be claimed by ONIC Philippines right now with the fight brewing in the backside. It's going to be Kyrie looking for more. A2 Max going to be the target right now, still able to flicker away as Larsky goes in for the last insanity and flickers in, but unfortunately does not get anyone in his crosshairs, as that is going to be Omega Smart losing out on 1 kill and the turtle.
Wow, too close for comfort there. Selena, A2 Max surviving that one, but turtle was claimed in the hands of Kyrie, so ONIC Esports still with the favorable trade. As we take a look at here, as Marky will claim an objective bot side, but no, A2 Max is there to perhaps defend this one. Uh-oh, Marky with low HP, still surviving that one. BMO is there, no, Abyssal Arrow connects, and A2 Max will claim his life. BMO might be the next target as Renzio will try to find an opening, but BMO looks to play it very, very passively.
Yeah, honestly, that was still worth it for the side of ONIC PH, getting the turret on the board, but if Omega can capitalize on that death and take the turret for themselves, it is actually going to be really, really good for the side of Omega. You know, they're a team that really likes to play in the late game. They're super, super disciplined once it goes to that late game. So, ONIC Philippines, they need to find something. They need to find the lead earlier on, and so far, they've only secured an 80 gold lead. And with that 80 gold lead, from the items itself, Kyrie has actually chosen to go for that Melfic Roar as a first item. That just shows how tanky, how sustainable the side of Omega is, right? As you can see as well, BMO going in for that Dominance Ice already, right? He's on the way for that Dominance Ice, but look at that, Beloyski goes in for the Chaos Assault. Won't be able to do anything with that though, as it is just going to be Kelra dodging away, but Marky has just been farming like a madman. Look at the goal that he has gone here, but look at that, ejector onto E2 Max, instantly just one shot by Kyrie. As Chaknu gets chunked really low, Marky will try to look for the clear in the bot side, but it's going to be split being used. Mountain Chakra as well to reveal the opponents, but Omega will be able to get out of that one right now, but the turret will be taken.
Yeah, turret will be taken here. Chaknu running for his life, but Marky has been farming up crazy. Golden Staff, sorry, DHS has been claimed on his way towards Golden Staff. But take a look, Ryzen trying to find an opening. Marky might be the target, but for now, ONIC PH is still alive, is still healthy. Right now, Kelra will catch Kyrie down there, a slight misposition, and just capitalize from the side of Omega Esports.
Absolutely, but wait a minute, BMO caught in a bad situation, forced to run away for now, as Omega will be able to get the pressure and get the turtle uncontested. Getting that kill onto Kyrie was huge. Not just the kill, Gani, but a shutdown picked up for the side of Omega and for Kelra. This man on Alice, I don't think he needs any introduction what he can do on this hero. He's already going to go in, but it's Marky going back in with Blazing Duet all the way to Ryzen, still able to kite away, but it's actually going to be him taken down, and Marky gets the solo kill. ONIC Philippines still with the gold lead, but Omega are pushing down the doors.
Pushing down the doors. ONIC PH here looking strong. They are looking even, but with that solo kill, Ryzen needs to be more disciplined here. Again, the rotation from the side of ONIC PH, they might want this mid side here. Right now, one man, only A2 Max surviving, but Chaknu gets caught in the midst of it all. He goes down, and Renzio might be next. Forces to use the flicker, but it is no good. He will go down as well.
He's going to go down as well as ONIC Philippines knocks on the turret doors. Kelra still staying alive in this one. Goes in for the flowing blood onto that purple buff, but man, oh man, that was a beautiful fight for the side of ONIC Philippines. And honestly, with that crazy pickoff, you would have expected ONIC Philippines to have used a few resources to get it, but as you can see, they are still at full flickers, man. Everything is still up, so that fight was just purely beautiful for the side of ONIC Philippines right now, as they're looking to pressure every single lane. Beloyski is still in the mid lane. Kelra can't really go for the duels against Beloyski, as again, this Lunox has already finished up that Clock of Destiny, scaling up to become that late game monster.
Both damage dealer here is from Marky and as well as Beloyski, looking very, very scary. Oh, take a look at both side here. Last Insanity has been in pouch. Renzio is his target. Oh, 3 man is just too much for Renzio. He will go down, and to add to that, the inner turret bot side will go down as well. A2 Max, what are you doing? Forces to use the flicker, but he will survive.
Man, ONIC Philippines, they're so good at playing and splitting the map. That's what we said. That's
Banana
what the Filipino casters call him. The banana split composition, right? They go for the side lanes. They get the side lane pressure, and they get the game right now. Chaknu has finished up that Athena, but the passive has already been used. Now with the Lord up, ONIC Philippines will look to go for another objective team fight, getting pressure first and foremost by clearing the waves in the mid lane and also in the bottom side. The turret is also open, so Omega need to play it really, really smart. But ONIC Philippines, they're making Omega very frustrated with this playstyle. They're getting every single lane pushed up, and the setup is just beautiful.
It's just beautiful, but they have Kelra Mirko, so perhaps they will try to rely on Kera, especially after minute 14. But for now, they will see, they will witness the turret top side collapses. Again, ONIC Esports taking the pressure. Oh, the top side there. Marky as well as Kelra battling it out. But the purple buff from the side of Omega will be claimed in the hands of ONIC Philippines.
Absolutely, but look at that. Deathless Welcome be used. Larsky will be using that last insanity to get it out of that tongue. But again, ONIC Philippines going in for the Lord. BMO is waiting in the bush, waiting for a prior target. Goes and ejects Chaknu all across the board. It's going to be bursted instantly right now as ONIC Philippines have taken the lead. A 1-4-0 right now, but E2 Max looking for more damage on the board as Ryzen has gotten that 12th level, all right? The longer this game goes, Eason Shin will keep on scaling, whereas Kyrie, he's going to start to fall off very, very soon. But look at that, Marky, goes in for Blazing Duet all the way to the backside, still able to clear some waves and also zone in the process. BMO goes in for the ejector. E2 Max going to get taken down, and that's going to be the Lord picked up by ONIC Philippines. Kelra tries to do what he might, but Blarski, he keeps on going front, and he's going to get a kill in the process. What a beautiful performance from ONIC Philippines and the General. He was able to zone away 2 members, not only zone them away, but get a kill in the process. And right now, with the Lord taken, with the mid lane pushing, they're going to get a lot of turrets.
Lots of objectives. 3 men down to add to that from the side of Omega and ONIC PH. They are not messing around. They are not playing around here, as again, ONIC PH with the 6K gold lead, they managed to secure, again, team fights and as well as objectives. For now though, Omega Esports is on the defense.
Omega is on the defense with a 6,000 gold lead. ONIC Philippines will look to keep on going for more. Push out the pace. BMO goes in for an ejection. The flicker will connect onto Kelra. He's still surviving, and now plays Omega looking for the kills. Ryzen goes back in front, tries to get a kill onto BMO. Will be able to secure it as now he goes back onto Kyrie with Chaknu on his back. It's gonna be Ryzen picking up the kills, and that's a 3-for-1 play. But on the other side though, Marky gets a solo kill, almost gets a solo kill as Larsky tries to go for the kill. Will be able to pick it up, and that's gonna be a 2-for-3 right now. But the base will be cleaned up for the side of ONIC Philippines. Even though they lose the fight, they still win in terms of objectives, Garni.
Wow, what a play from both teams. Omega defending and as well as winning the team fights, but ONIC PH Marky, a very, very smart macro play there. Seeing the space, bot side, he takes the inhibitor. Again, Omega trying to defend the purple buff for a kill right here. Manages to do so, but Marky, what are you doing? Is this the gamble? Oh, there you go. With that battle mirror image still with the, outplay.
Man, this is going to be huge for the side of ONIC Philippines. They need to be able to use that goal lead, right? But again, this is where Omega actually finds their comfort. When they go and defend in their high ground, they are so good, Gani. And hold up, all right? Because ONIC Philippines still have that 5,000 goal lead, so we can't get too confident about Omega's comfort just yet, because ONIC Philippines, as you can see from those items, they are nasty. Marky already almost completing the whole item set for himself, building on that 6th and last item with, I think it's gonna build through the Windtalker, I feel. Maybe.
I feel like, maybe. But Wind of Nature and as well as Athena here, the defense, very, very key here for the survivability on this guy. Marky needs to be careful. They want the top side inhibitor here. Last insanity has been popped. Chaknu will be the casualty. Marky with the blazing duet to the backside. Kelra still survives, but Renzio will go down in the process.
Everyone's so low. Kelra gonna go in all the way to the backside. Still gonna be canceled away by Kyrie right now. As that's gonna be Poloisky going in and getting a kill. It's gonna be a 1-for-1 right there, as actually Omega will lose out on the trade. ONIC Philippines will be able to get a 3-for-2 trade as Kelra goes back in with the flowing blood. Maybe trying to look for more. Kyrie needs to be careful with the missile trap on him. He needs to be extra careful. Goes in instead, and that's gonna be the 3 inhibitor turrets taken down. But at what cost? Omegas are still on the game, and the gold lead is slowly but surely going down for the side of ONIC.
Yeah, Omega, their base is exposed here, but they are still surviving. They are still in the game. ONIC PH looking very, very scary and as well as strong here. Both teams resetting practically here, but ONIC PH still with the huge amount of control here, with a huge amount of space that they have. They really need to be more proactive. But then again, the Lord will spawn in 20 seconds. I'm sure ONIC PH will claim that one. But Omega, will they contest as the question.
That is going to be the huge question, all right? With the 4,000 goal lead, sure, they still have a very good advantage, but as the longer the game goes, the less it's going to matter, Gani. Once we get to the late game, when 6 items are completed for every single member, that is when ONIC Philippines need to go and look for something, maybe even end the game faster here, because it is going to be very hard, but they're looking at BMO goes in, E2 Max caught in the bad situation, BMO goes for the flicker, and E2 Max is going to get taken down. ONIC Philippines looking for more, Marky dashes in with Blazing Duet, still able to pop the win in nature with the fallout coming from Vlarski. It's going to be a kill picked up, but actually it's Ryzen picking up the kill and escaping. What is going on? ONIC Philippines, they had the good engage, they had the good damage as well, but it's actually them losing their goal laner in the process, although they were able to pick up the Enhanced Lord for themselves without the help of the Claude. Is it going to be a good or bad thing for them?
Yeah, that is the question. But the outplay from the side of Ryzen, though the export and as well as the Claude managed to create some space for the Lord to be taken down. BMO being the frontliner here, giving out as well as information. But with this Lord push here, only 4 men for the side of ONIC PH. Will they be able to close out the game or not?
Will they be able to do that right now? It's going to be the damage coming in from the Bills to Order. BMO going for Chaknu, but unable to get anything done as Kelra is going to be able to do so much damage to the backside. Last insanity being used. Vlarski will pick up 1 kill. The Lord is going to be slain on the backside as that's going to be hiding away. The base is not going to be the target for now as Omega are able to defend the base once again. Vlarski gets taken really low. Death is welcome to bring back them in to the base, and there you go. Vlarski, the general, is going to get shut down. Marky now going in for the Blazing Duet, still able to clear some waves right now as it's going to be Omega still on full defense mode. Kelra dashes in, Ryzen dashes in with Kelra trying to clear the waves. Omega have defended once more.
Wow, 2 Lord pushes and they managed to stand their ground. Smart Omega really showing their hearts out in this game, ONIC PH. They really need to be careful here on their next move because 2 men from them is still down. Well, 1 man now, but yes, what a play. What an offense and as well as defense from both of the teams. Right now, though, Omega has the initiative, trying to push this mid outer turret here, claiming that one as well. And ONIC PH, they need to find something efficient.
Yeah, this is where Omega are most comfortable. Once they get to the late game stages, when the items don't matter, when the early game doesn't matter, they have a way to find these crazy team fights. It's Omega timing right here, Gani, all right? ONIC Philippines will look to end the game with their objective-heavy gameplay, getting all the objectives and getting the huge goal lead in the early game. But Omega, they're just seizing out the plays right now as Marky goes into the backside. Kyle Red is going to get very, very low as he flickers outside and almost gets taken down. Marky got to be careful, though. It's going to be Ryzen picking up the kill onto him with the help of E2 Max. Vlarski is able to zone away the members of Omega, but Chaknu has popped that split. He's looking for something, but instantly the ejector comes in to cover up. Chaknu goes in for the flicker. Will be almost able to bring Chaknu back, but it's going to be Vlarski actually using the last insanity defensively, and Chaknu will be able to zone him away as Omega will pick up a 1-for-0 huge for the side of Smart.
What a play there from the side of Omega. Once again, a smart defense there, catching Marky off guard, and Marky pays the price. Again, both teams resetting, both teams really amped up with adrenaline here as we take a look at the damage dealt from Marky. Wow, 111k worth of damage here, Mirko, followed by Ryzen.
18,000 damage.
Wow.
What the heck? Marky has been doing so much damage, but again, all that damage usually has been to the front line, right? He needs to find that back line. He needs to be able to burst Ryzen down, because if not, Ryzen, he deals less damage than Marky, but he was able to utilize the damage properly and get it onto Marky, so that is not going to be the main factor. The main factor still has got to be the targeting, right? Because Omega, they've still been able to defend the base. Even with the base at half HP, they need to be extra careful. ONIC now going in. Unstoppable Force has been used. Flicker to instantly get away as that's going to be the Abyssal Arrow connecting once again. Chaknu goes in for the smash, and all the way to the backside. It's going to be the Abyssal Arrow connecting once again. That is going to be actually Beloyski taken down. Immortality as well. And 16 seconds left for the Lord. Omega have finally come back from that gold deficit, and they have built a gold lead for themselves.
Oh my, overcommitting on towards Renzio there. That was the mistake. And of course, A2 Max and friends managed to back his teammate up and claiming a life on Beloyski. that is practically key. As we take a look, Lord has spawned, and Beloyski is still down for 25 seconds.
Man, this is getting more and more intense as we get into it. It's going to be actually Marky forced to back away. Still does a lot of damage on the Chaknu. Split will be used right before the Lord fight, and this might be huge for the side of ONIC Philippines. Baiting a very good damage, a very good resource from the side of Omega is going to be huge, but Abyssal Arrow has connected. E2 Max trying to zone away the members of ONIC Philippines, but look at Kyrie. He's looking to the backside. Marky goes into the damage. Kyrie with the flank will be able to get the immortality. Pop, and that's Ryzen getting shut down. Renzio goes for the Deathless Welcome, will be taken down instead. And this is going to be the turnaround, actually. Kelra in the midst of everything, trying to deal damage, but it's going to be Marky going in for the Purify, dashing away. But Kelra is unstoppable. He goes in for the double kill and the winner Truncheon. He's going in for more, but Chaknu will be the next member of the Land of Dawn. And it is going to be a 2 for 2.
A 2 for 2 for the side of, my guess is ONIC Esports, because ONIC PH, because Ryzen goes down, and now this is the space that they need. They might chunk this Lord down, they might claim the Lord, and maybe pushing for the final time.
We've got a game on our hands, Gani, right here, as Lord will be taken down. Now E2 Max trying to deal some damage, but he's going to get taken down in the process as ONIC Philippines are looking for more. Bloisky goes back in for the chaos, but unfortunately, they are not going to go for more. They're going to wait and play the discipline game. With 50 seconds on the clock for E2 Max, they want to utilize this as much as possible.
Yeah, most definitely here with the Lord push coming here in a couple of seconds, of course, with 3 members only, no, almost 4 members here defending. Will Smart Omega defend the 3rd Lord push here, because Beloyski is looking ready, Primo is looking ready, and of course, the Paquito is looking very ready.
The Paquito has been the center of it all, right? Even though Kyrie has fallen off, that flank was just beautiful and clinical, but look at the damage coming in. A lot of damage has been placed. Death's Welcome has been used onto Kyrie. Will still be able to dash away as Raiden does some damage on the backside. Look at the damage coming in from Blarski. The General will pop off, and that's going to be the damage coming in. Ryzen forced to back away right now. The defense will continue, but the base will just get taken down, and that is on